Longwood. All right, now, are you familiar with the subject matter of this proceeding?
Yes, sir.
Now, do you have anything to add to this?
I was in the car with him.
Who's him?
Brandon. When we left the motorcycle club.
Where were you guys?
I believe it's like Redondo.
Okay, what's the name of the club?
The Red Brief.
The motorcycle club.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
When we left the motorcycle club, I got in the car with Antonio.
All right.
We got in the car, we left. I asked him if he could take me home. I stopped, and then I asked Brandon if he could take me home. So Brandon was going to take me to my house. So I got out the car with Antonio. When I jumped in the car with Brandon, he driving real fast, speeding on the wrong side of the street. When we get on Imperial, I'm telling him, like, slow down because ain't no airbags in the back seat. The passenger that was in the car with us, I don't believe he had on no seatbelt, so I was in the back seat, and he didn't want to stop. He didn't want to stop speeding. So when we get to Imperial and Broadway, Antonio he made a right onto Broadway, and then got in the turning lane to make that left and go back up Imperial. But Brandon, it was a red light. It was a red light on Broadway and Imperial. So Brandon, he swung lanes and got in the turning lane and ran the red light. And that's when he struck Antonio's car.
Totally. All right, now after the accident, did you notice what this young man and the other person were doing, or you were doing?
Yeah, the car stopped in the middle of Imperial and Broadway. We got out the car, looked at the car was totaled, the rental was totaled. Brandon told the passenger to look in the car for the liquor that was in the car or whatever. He called his mom. He told his cousin that he was gonna call his mom and tell his mom that the rental got stolen. But then we was thinking, like, why you gonna tell your mama that your rental got stolen and your fingerprint was the last ones on the car? So one of his friends pulled up. He jumped in the car with his friend, told his mama the little situation. And I guess that's how they made the police report about the stolen car, but the whole time the car wasn't stolen.
We'll be back with more Judge Joe Brown.
Seem to have a considerable history with rental vehicles that you've wrecked.
Excuse me, sir. May I speak?
Oh, you might clear it up.
Sir, what doesn't make sense to me is this. If there was an accident that occurred, why weren't the police notified?
They were.
When?
I have the report right here. That's the report you made.
No, not at all. My report was made the night we were questioning. The night in question. You don't want to hear what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, how is it that you were at the same club they were at, the vehicle your mother rented got ripped off from that club and it just happened to strike them?
I have no clue.
Because you're lying.
I'm not lying about anything.
Son, you're lying.
I have all my
You're lying.
You don't want to listen to it.
You're lying. Don't try to break this out by trying to put this on me.
My case. You're not going to do that. How about that?
Keep it up.
Let me get my point across.
Keep it up. You don't have a point because the deeper you get into it, the more you get deep into a perjury charge. You won't be walking too far without a warrant for your arrest. There's also an ongoing investigation for a felony hit and run, and we've got enough to bust you right here.
That's not right, though. Just be fair. That's all I'm
It's
asking.
not, you're lying.
That's all
Be
I'm
a
asking.
man.
I am a man.
Oh, you're not. You got your hands in your pockets.
Yeah, well, my
body
out.
language. You know what that means? You know what that means?
I know what my body
Excuse me.
language is saying.
I will enlighten you and banish some of your ignorance. Now, your mother deals with probationers, parolees, and she's listening to you, and she's not even looking at you because she's listening to your tone.
She can sit down.
And by the way, been having problems before. Your mother is disappointed with you. You're 24. How old are you? 24 years old. You ought to be doing something. Sitting up in here trifling and carrying on like you lost your mind instead of being a man.
Watch your mouth, man. How did he call me out of my name, but I can't speak to him I want? What type of
I'll jack you up.
What's happening?
One way or the other.
What happened?
Look, don't even go there.
Look, your mother's is a sworn official. I'm thinking of sending this case to the DA. I don't do that for letter. I'm leaving. No, you ain't. I'll tell you what. I'm sending it. Send it. You got all my information. And you right here, excuse me. You're arrest terroristic threats in an official position. I didn't go get it. That's what I said. I'm not pointing nobody. He's trying to brazen it out. Ma'am, I apologize to you. I was trying to help him out
by giving him a last chance to confine himself to the truth.
He misstated material facts that go to the ultimate issue and controversy. Now he needs to clean himself up.
Damn, cuz talking shit. What talking shit get you, people?